Hey everyone, Jesse here with Absolutely Clean, coming to you with an ice dam steaming job. As you can see behind me here, we've got a standing seam metal roof. We've got a lot of snow and ice on this roof, causing damage to the home. So today what we're going to do is we're going to use true low pressure steam to start removing some of this ice and a lot of this snow, and we're going to lighten up the load on this home today. As you can see up there, there's a lot of damage being done to this home from the ice sliding down. You can see right there, it just about ripped off that standing seam metal roof panel. You can see up there, it's removed or ripped off the fascia metal. Over here on the gable, it's also removed that fascia metal. And then down here at the bottom, you can see it's pulled off some of that cedar shake siding. This is some of the more minor damage that this ice is doing to this home. This ice is very significant and it's causing a lot of structural damage as well to this home. We were called out to this home to stop any more damage, and we're using true low pressure steam. As you can see, we're not using a hot pressure washer that has a trigger. We're not using a high pressure colored plastic tip on the end. We're using a metal pipe. This is called a steam expansion nozzle. This is what you want to see if you're removing an ice dam from a roof. And so we've got over 20 years of experience removing snow and ice from roofs. We're here in Washington trying to save this home with low pressure steam today. So this is going to be a very interesting video. We're going to throw in some during clips. And I hope you learned something from this video. If you have an ice dam, any kind of problem with your roof, with snow and ice on your roof, please give us a call, 612-919-4185, 612-919-4185. Thank you so much.
I feel like right there, yeah, if you hit that spot, like
it might break it.
can. Just go real slow here and keep it cut right to it. Hey everyone, just coming to you here again with the same project. We're going to explain to you here a little bit about what's going on today. The homeowner has given us the okay to basically drop the pieces of ice from a distance onto the roof. The roof is completely destroyed. As you can see right here, the roof is just peeled back. All the ice and all the pressure from this ice has completely destroyed this roof. So the homeowner told us that it would be okay if we let pieces of ice fall onto the roof. You can see over here, right here, we got standing seams that are folded over. Right here we got big metal panels that are completely loose from the roof. This roof is completely destroyed and it needs to be replaced. And that's the plan for this home, is to replace this roof after we get done here. So basically we're allowed to drop pieces of ice down from a distance onto the roof. In a normal scenario, we wouldn't want to do this. We would always try to save the roof. But in this case, the roof is already completely destroyed. So we're going to just go ahead and start cutting the ice and let it fall down on the roof. And it is what it is. Like I said, the homeowner will replace the roof in the future here. So. Yeah, we just decided to start the video back up here to show you something super interesting. Really crazy how thick this snow is, and the snow is, I wouldn't even consider it snow anymore. I would say it's ice. You can cut basically all the way through the ice. It's coming off of the upper roof edge there, probably about 5 feet, and we've cut channels in it, and it still maintains its integrity. It's super strong, super heavy, wet snow, and it's more like ice than snow. And you can see up there the heated valley, how it made a hollow channel. See how it's ripping the fascia metal right off the building. This was a very devastating ice dam to this building. And here is one of the reasons why we say that. So this roof, the roof rake right here, you can see it's very long. It changes pitch right here, it gets shallower. But anyways, there's a lot of weight on this roof here. And when the ice and snow is on that roof, it's pushing down. And if you can see what has actually happened to those bottom ribs, you can see that they've folded forward. Okay, so all the weight sliding down off that upper roof has folded those metal ribs right over. And it has also pushed off the fascia trim. So that gives you a great idea of why we say never put a metal roof on a building that has dormers and gables and valleys and just different things like that. So, because they fight against each other. Metal roofs are great if they're two-sided and they, you know, don't have anything else, because they shed the snow, the ice and snow slides right off them. But what happens here is this top roof up here wants to slide down onto that lower roof, and then that lower roof pushes and folds over all that metal. And it's really done some devastation to this building. And you can see this whole upper roof up there has slid down and has actually pushed off some metal down there. Just doing a quick video to show you the amount of icy snow chunks that came off that roof. All right, everyone, thanks for staying tuned. So we've done just about all the work we can do from the ground and from the safety of ladders. And now we're going to actually be accessing the roof. And one of the tools that we're going to be utilizing today is this Guardian Fall Protection Standing Seam Metal Roof Clamp. And this is kind of a universal standing seam clamp. It works for mechanical fasteners and snap lock fasteners. And so you can see here, this is a fall protection. We're going to be using a couple of these. We've got a chicken ladder set up here, and basically we're going to be putting a couple of those clamps at the top of the ladder. Then we're going to be putting a piece of plywood resting on the clamps that are clamped to the seam. And before we step off the chicken ladder, we're going to have a rope and harness system all set up. So we'll probably send you a couple pictures, include a couple pictures in the video of us actually on the roof with the harness and all that. But so we just thought this would be interesting to show y'all. We've got our harness, rope, and our fall protection here. So, and again, we've got the chicken ladder all set up here. Thank you. So here's our setup. Safety precautions all in place. There's some tie-offs up here. We've got ourselves tied off over here. And we're just ready to start getting the steam up here. So once we get the steam up here, we'll start getting rid of some of this snow and ice. Just thought you would enjoy kind of seeing how we did this. mountains up there. And it's raining and snowing. But we're gonna get steaming on this part of the roof here today, and probably the back side too. We're just gonna put in a long day here and see what we can get done. So this snow here is solid. It's a little softer today because it's been raining and stuff, and it's kind of warm today, but very heavy snow on the roof, and we're gonna try to get it all off here. So please stay tuned for the rest of this video. Should be awesome. Thank you. Hey everyone, so as you can see, we're still tied off up here, and this is just something super interesting I had to share with you guys. Part of this project, part of the reason this whole project has been so icy is this cave underneath here. So I had a package get thrown up to me, and it slid down into this area, and so I came down to retrieve the package and observe just how big and massive this cavern is underneath here. And so these valleys are heated, and that's part of the reason the ice dams are so massive on this property here. So just thought we'd share that with you. Thank you. This is so deep, it's incredible. Hey everyone, so here we are in the back of the house. Just going to show you here how much snow and ice is on the back side here. You can see how far some of that ice is hanging over the edge of the building. Again, it's causing some structural damage. We look at this side over here, you can see just how much ice and snow is hanging off this side of the building. So there's a lot of weight on this building. We need to get the weight off the building. We need to start steaming the snow and the ice. And so we're going to get working on that here today. We just wanted to do this as a before video. We'll do some during stuff as well, and we'll probably show you some after stuff as well. So a lot of this ice here is already slid pretty far off the roof. As you can see, that this side over here is hanging off a good 4 feet. There's probably 8,000 to 10,000 pounds of ice just hanging off the edge of that building there. So we're going to work at this and try to remove small pieces at a time and prevent the whole thing from coming down all at once. So that in itself is going to be a challenge, but we're up for the challenge. If you have any properties in Washington that you'd like the snow and ice removed from, please give us a call, 612-919-4185. Thank you and have a beautiful day, and please continue to watch the rest of this video. We're going to put this together with a whole bunch of pictures of inside, us working outside, steaming, and so you get a good understanding of what we can do for you. Thank you so much. So we're just doing this video to show you just how strong this snow and ice actually is. We've been steaming on this piece here for quite some time. We've got a lot of holes punched all the way through. And this piece of ice and snow here hanging off the building just literally refuses to let go. It's got a grip like you wouldn't believe on this building, and it just literally refuses to let go. This thing could be hanging on by literally just a couple inches of snow in just 2 spots, and it'll still be hanging there. And that is a massive piece of ice and snow right there, and we're trying to get it down. But it's taken some time and energy. All right, here's a final little overview of the house after it's been done. All the snow has been removed from the entire roof. We just finished up with this side over here. This side over here. Just thought this would be another interesting time here to kind of show you why putting metal roofs together is not a good idea. So you see all those ribs up there, right there, that are bent, folded forward. That ridge cap is entirely just destroyed. The fascia metal up there is ripped off. You got ribs over on this dormer that are folded over, right there. Down here in this valley, the metal's just buckled. Over here on this dormer, you've got more ribs that are just folded over. And that's a typical story with this entire roof, basically, is, you know, the opposing roofs get severely damaged. But anyways, that concludes this job and this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as we did doing it. If you have any properties in Washington that need snow and ice removed, please give me a call, 612-919-4185. 612-919-4185. Thank you so much.